Welcome to the Get Up Guys Daily Dose Podcast.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies. Get up, guys. In His name we rise.
Guys, I mentioned last week that I had an anniversary coming up. Well, today's the day. Brooke and I have been married 24 years. Now, when we stood at the altar and said, for better or worse, she had no idea just how much worse would come before the better. Honestly, I was not a good husband for the first 10 years. Selfish, immature, spiritually awake, but a major hypocrite. But she stuck with me, and I thank God she did. Things are pretty good now and getting better. As much as I would like to go back in time and slap some wisdom into that younger version of me, instead, maybe I can pass a few things on to someone listening. So whether you're single and looking, newly married, or knee-deep in a marriage that feels like it's falling apart, here are 5 things I wish I had known sooner. 1. Husbands, love your wives. That's not my advice, that's Ephesians 5:25. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. And I know you're thinking, well, of course you're supposed to love your wife. Every man knows that, especially every godly man. But I think even when we're familiar with this command, we put disclaimers on it. We think it's dependent on her keeping her end of the deal. But that's not what it says. Not love her if she earns it. Not if she respects you first. Your job is love. Her response? That's between her and God. Real men love without a scoreboard. 2. Care when she's hurting. This is another one that seems obvious. Of course we're going to be sensitive to our wife's pain until we're not. Until it doesn't make sense to us. But because we love her, we should care when she hurts. Even if you don't think she has good reason. Even if the argument doesn't make sense to you. Romans 12:15 says, rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. So if she's sad, frustrated, anxious, choose to care. You don't need to agree, you just need to see her. 3. She doesn't always want us to fix things. Yeah, I know, we've all heard that before, but it's true. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, that's hard, I'm here. James 1:19 reminds us to be quick to listen, slow to speak. Number 4 is a big one. Marriage is not 50-50. It's 100-100. In other words, marriage isn't about doing your half and waiting for her to meet you in the middle. It's about showing up with everything you've got, every day, whether she's on her A game or not. That's commitment. That's covenant. And 5 is worth it. God said in Genesis 2:18, it's not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. That's not a sidekick. That's a gift. Brooke makes me better by her support, by her example, by her presence. She challenges me, anchors me, and some days of the week, she even likes me. And so I think back to our wedding day. My friend Preston said something I've never forgotten. He said, remember how you feel about her today, and hold on to that when things get hard. He was right, and I'm thankful we held on. I am pulling for men and their marriages. If you want a good one, go to God. If you're in a good one, give him thanks.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies.